Good morning, Wetumpka, and thank you for joining us here at WHTV. I'm Kristen Whitlow.
And I'm Mabry Calloway. Don't miss your chance to see our very own Wetumpka High School JROTC present the colors during the national anthem of the Hawks vs. Lakers game in Atlanta on December 15th. For anyone interested in attending, the cost is $150. The price includes a ticket to the game, transportation, lunch, and a $10 food voucher. Seats are first come, first served, so if you want a good seat, then act fast. Orders must be delivered by October 11th to Sergeant First Class Hunter in room E11.
The ASVAB test is scheduled for October 10th from 8 a.m. to noon. All sophomores, juniors, and seniors are eligible to test. In order to take the ASVAB, students must complete a waiver form and return it to JROTC. You can pick up a waiver form from the counselor's office, the attendance office, and the JROTC room. All forms are due back no later than the 8th of October. Freshman class T-shirts are on sale this week. Anyone who is interested in order a shirt can see Miss Wilcox in room C12. The cost is $12. It's said that the devil is in the details, but for the past week he's been in the lunchroom. That's because the long-anticipated Swayback Asylum is returning to Wetumpka High School, hosted by the Wetumpka High School Theater Guild and the robotics team. Swayback Asylum will be opening Friday, October 4th and remain open for the dates listed on the screen. All tickets are $10 regardless of the age, but anyone under the age of 12 is not recommended to attend. Tickets will be available for purchase just inside the main entrance of the school. A portion of the proceeds go to help out our very own school programs, so there's no reason not to check it out. I mean, unless of course you're too scared.
This week's Club Spotlight is on Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America, better known as FCCLA. Ben Wilson sat down with Club President Ty Farrell to tell us a little bit more about this club.
Alright, my name is Benjamin Wilson and I'm here with Ty talking about the FCCLA. Now tell me, what exactly is the FCCLA?
FCCLA is a club that Ms. Campbell's over. It stands for Family, Community, Careers Leaders of America.
How many people are in this club?
Around 30.
How do you get into it?
It's basically you just come to one of the club meetings and you pay your club fees and then you're pretty much into the club.
So Ms. Campbell, where's her room located for people that might be interested?
Her room is located on Commons 1, in Commons 1. If you have any questions or anything, just go to her and she can answer them, or she'll send you to one of the officers.
And what takes place in this club?
We're basically a volunteer-based club. We volunteer a lot. We try to give back to the community, and also we're pretty much like one big happy family pretty much with everyone. Like when we go to the club meetings every year, everyone's so nice and get to know one another, and it's just it's really fun.
Are there any big key events that y'all are doing this year?
We always do a yearly volunteer, and with that we go to the food pantry and we always donate to the pregnancy center. And then we plan on doing at the end of the year, since a lot of the officers are juniors and seniors, maybe going on a kayaking trip to bond with even more club members, so we can always have the club going on and be just fun and enjoyable.
Were there any big key moments last year that might have people interested?
I'd say everyone that went, they enjoyed what we did when we volunteered at the food pantry, and a lot of people enjoy wrapping the doors at the nursing home around Christmas time.
How many years have you been a part of this club? 3
years.
So you're a junior?
Yes.
And what would you say to anyone that might be considering joining this club?
I'd say join the club. It's a really fun club and we accept everyone in there, and it's kind of at first it may be intimidating because you may not know anyone, but eventually everyone becomes friends and family, and we're always there for each other. We even hang out sometimes outside of the club, and it's really fun. Just join, and we accept all ideas from anyone and everyone.
I'm Benjamin Wilson signing off. Back to you guys.
For this week's Athlete of the Week, we go to Trevor Lewis, who is catching up with Brennan Worrell.
Hello, I'm Trevor Lewis with your Athlete of the Week, and this week's Athlete of the Week is Brennan Worrell. Brennan, how many days a week do you train for cross country?
We train about 4 days a week.
And where all do you go to compete?
We normally just compete in the north, but we run some in Auburn, and we do a couple of meets in Montgomery as well.
How many miles do you do when you train?
We do about 20 miles a week normally.
Wow. How many events have you won?
I've won about 4 events throughout high school.
That's good. And what advice can you give the new people on the team?
Just to keep trying. It doesn't get any easier, but it doesn't get any easier for anybody else either.
Thank you.
Thank you, Trevor.
This weekend, the Auburn Tigers are traveling down to the Swamp to take on the Florida Gators at 2:30 on CBS. Alabama has a bye week and doesn't play, but will march back into battle next weekend at Texas A&M. That game is taking place at 2:30 on CBS as well.
Last Friday saw our Indians take on the Prattville Lions in our first home game of the year. The Indians lost 31-13 after going into halftime only trailing by a point. But we're already looking forward preparing for our next home game against the Stanhope Elmore Mustangs. Stanhope is our most bitter rival, so make sure you come out to support the team this Friday night. Kickoff is at 7 p.m. There will also be a pep rally during 7th period on Friday as well, starting at 2:23 in the afternoon. The pep rally will be held in the new gym and will last till the end of the school day on Friday. Last Friday was our first of 4 pep rallies for the year, and it was almost too close to call, but the seniors edged out an enthusiastic junior class to take home the Spirit Stick. Between the amped up upperclassmen and the blackout theme, last week's pep rally will surely be remembered for a long time to come.
If pep rallies and halftime shows aren't enough musical action for your taste buds, then mark your calendars for the Lake Martin Invitational this Saturday, October 5th. The Pride of the Tribe Marching Band will square off with bands from all over the state, ranging from Auburn to Oak Mountain. The Lake Martin Invitational is put on by Alex City Bands and the Alex City Band Boosters and will be held at the Charles E. Bailey Sportplex in Alexander City. Wetumpka is set to perform at 6 o'clock, so make sure to plan accordingly.
Volleyball is hitting the midway point in the season, and much like the weather, is showing no signs of cooling down. Tuesday evening, the volleyball team took on the Stanhope Elmore High School here in the new gym, beating the Mustangs for the 3rd time this season. This Saturday, the JV team will participate in a tournament hosted by the Prattville Christian Academy, and the varsity girls will look to sweep the Elmore County tournament.
Mr. Valder has been putting the finishing touches on the first choir concert of the year. The Fall Colors Choir Concert will be held tonight, October the 3rd at 6 o'clock in the Commons. The concert will consist of a little over half an hour of music. Admission is free, but donations will be graciously accepted.
This week's motivational quote is brought to you by Kaylin Burdett.
This week's motivational quote is by author and public speaker Brian Tracy. Tracy has written over 70 books that have been translated into dozens of different languages. One of his most famous quotes is, "Respect is the key determinant of high-performance leadership. How much people respect you determines how well they perform." This quote reminds me of how much leadership we have here at our school and how much we should respect our staff here.
Well, that is going to do it for this week's news. We'll see you back here next week for the latest updates and breaking news at Wetumpka High School. I'm Kristen Whitlow.
And I'm Mabry Calloway. From everyone here at WHTV, have a great day.